In the Minnesota River Valley, all the way from Ortonville down to Mankato, you'll find rock outcrops that have cactus. Many people don't know we have 3 different kinds of native cactus growing in Minnesota. The ball cactus, the brittle prickly pear, and the plains prickly pear. But many people don't know that we have cactus in Minnesota. So people can go to visit the cactus that are native to Minnesota in a few special areas. There are 3 different scientific and natural areas managed by the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources right around the Granite Falls area. The Blue Devil Valley Scientific and Natural Area, the Nice Outcrop Scientific and Natural Area, and also the Swedes Forest Scientific and Natural Area are all preserved because of the rock outcrops and the plants and animals that live there. So 13,000 years ago, scientists believe, the glacial lake Agassiz, which was formed up by the bump in the state by melting glaciers, actually crossed the continental divide by Browns Valley with the huge amount of water that was there. It was frozen to the north, so it couldn't go north, so it got deeper and deeper until it crossed the continental divide and scoured what we know today as the Minnesota River Valley. So think of this huge torrent of rocks and soil and water. Everything with it. And it uncovered all these rock outcrops that stayed put through this big torrent of water that came through. These potholes are created by rocks and pebbles that started swirling in a little divot in the rock. It would have originally looked kind of like a donut. And so we call them potholes. They also have unique plants and animals that live amongst them. So they're very cool for that reason, and they're very cool because they're a part of the geology of the Minnesota River Valley. We should preserve the unique plant and animal communities that live on the rock outcrops here in the Minnesota River Valley because they're found nowhere else. This is the only place they can live, and so we should maintain those sites as open rock knobs so that the plants and animals that have evolved through time can live and thrive there.
Postcards is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Additional support provided by Margaret A. Cargill Philanthropies, Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien on behalf of Shalom Hill Farms, a retreat and conference center in a prairie setting near Windham, Minnesota. On the web at shalomhillfarm.org. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com. The Lake Region Arts Council's Arts Calendar, an arts and cultural heritage-funded digital calendar showcasing upcoming art events and opportunities for artists in West Central Minnesota. On the web at lrac4calendar.org. Playing today's new music plus your favorite hits. 96.7 Cram. Online at 967cram.com.